Hello YouTube, my name is uidsea, back from Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Something different, I know, huh? We're going to be playing as Eve, because I just feel like doing an Eve run. If we die, we're going to restart. So, there we go. And that is how we're going to live our lives today. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, then it's not, you know? I am not the maker of the algorithms that this game run on. If I was, yeah, I did that mainly so I could just get into the Horror Babylon state permanently. Yeah, if I was, I'd probably have a little bit more money, honestly. But, you know, it's not only about money. It is about enjoying things, too. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, just so you know. I've been playing Trove a lot lately. It's a free-to-play MMO, reminiscent of, like, Minecraft. And it has, you know, like, you can create your own little free building world called a club world, and you can invite people to play in there. And it's an MMO, so MMORPG, I should clarify. So, you know, there is classes that you can choose, and the combat's pretty fun. You know, you have skills you do, and there's just dungeons that pop up throughout the... nice, that's actually really good. There's dungeons that pop up throughout the levels, and it's all gated by your player level and all that good stuff. You know, standard MMORPG type stuff. It's a fun game. Played it for about 5-6 hours today. Really good. I liked it. Told myself I wouldn't record today. No reason other than there's sometimes where you just have to take a day off, man. Like, you're just like, you know what? Today I'm not doing shit. I just need it. And I mean, you know, that happens. And I was sitting here, it's 11:30 at night right now. I'm like, well, I'm bored. I guess I will record. I don't work tomorrow. Might as well just record, right? Have some fun. Alright. Well, that is pretty bad, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, the videos will be in... they're on 1080p, but they're going to be in 30 frames per second instead of 60 frames. I know YouTube allows for it. I can just easily do it. Doesn't really take up that much more space. But my upload times are almost quadrupled for some odd reason. I have no idea why. Like, the last video... Well, okay. Like, the last 2 videos that I uploaded... Isaac, at least. When it was in 60 frames per second... Dude, it took 4 hours. So, when I uploaded the 30 frames per second one, it took like half hour. So, that's what's going to happen, unfortunately. Down to the next floor. Yeah, I know, it could be fodder for Devil Deal. Also, isn't any Horror Babylon effect. And, I mean, that's our lifeblood right there, man. But, anyway. Satanic Bible's a really good pickup. Yeah, if you are offended by the 30 frames per second as opposed to 60 frames per second, I'm sorry, man. Like, it's either upload once every like 2 or 3 days in 60 frames per second, or upload every day I am able to in 30 frames per second. So, just let you know the state of things. Boop. It's not bad. Oh, that's actually really good. That's conditional. Loki's horns I'll take, I don't really care. Afterbirth releases in 1 day in respect to this video. So this will be a final retrospective on a year in Rebirth. So what did Rebirth do better than its predecessor? Technical predecessor. I mean, it's still a like remake. It's not a sequel, so you can't really use that. But you know what did Rebirth do? Well, obviously updated visuals. The biggest thing was that, honestly, to me at least, the biggest thing was that the game is no longer on the Flash engine. If I remember right, it's on OpenGL now, and that makes an incredible difference because when you have breaking runs, they no longer literally break the game. You know, they're used to back in the Binding of Isaac. I kind of expected Monstro. Back in the Binding of Isaac, you know, if you had those crazy breaking runs, you know, like the using the, you know, D20 plus all that crazy stuff to get super awesome runs on the chest and whatnot. I mean, oh nice. Like those runs, I'll take it, I guess, why not? Those runs literally could have froze the Binding of Isaac, like the file. It could have literally froze it and just like boom, that's it. The run's over. Game freezes. You have to reset. OpenGL, I think it's what was running on it. I can't remember right now for absolute certainty, but I'm pretty sure it's run on OpenGL, which is another software used for games. I don't really know too much about game making, so I'm not going to even pretend to know anything about the technical aspects of it, but it's much better. I've experienced close to no lag for the entirety of the year that I've been playing this. It's been out roughly, you know, a year, give or take a few days, but it did come out in October. Nice. Is Book of Revelations better to have? Probably not. I kind of want to take the Book of Belial in lieu of either of those. I'm going to. So if we die, okay. I mean, I'm sorry. Can't really do much about that. But anyway, yeah. So the biggest thing was the game engine, in my opinion, at least, and a lot of other people also feel that way. You know, and that also comes with the quality of life stuff. You know, updated graphics, updated mechanics, which was a big complaint when when Rebirth actually came out. When Rebirth came out, I mean, I complained about it too. Why not? It's something. Why not? We'll just use it now. Yeah, I remember because I felt like that we were always like skating around. Like I felt the controls were all like slippery and unpolished and everything. But I also came off of playing. You know, I think at the time it was only like 5 or 6 months of Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb. Shit. But yeah, it was only a few months of that. But still, the controls were so different. And now, like, I've went back since the Eternal update came, and I won't necessarily say that the controls were. Yeah, actually, I will. Yeah, what am I talking about? The controls were worse because I mean, it also was a. Was that second Ansu's rune in a row? That's kind of cool, isn't it? Where's I can see forever. Oh, I just haven't used it. Okay. But I'm trying to do this as well as commentate, and it's kind of it's a little hard for me right now because it's late. I'm kind of tired, all that good stuff. But yeah, the controls were a big thing that at the time all of us were like, oh, the controls are worse. But we were just used to playing a less polished game in reality. I mean, it was a completed game, but it was also much less polished. What does that do? I don't remember. Gives me mapping, I think. I should probably, like, learn the basic Isaac. Health steal is pointless at this point. I should probably learn the items of Rebirth, seeing as Afterbirth's coming out in a day, in regards to this video once again. But, you know, so we got the game engine, which is already vastly superior. We have the controls, which, I mean, I guess you can argue that is a part of the game engine, but, you know, that's some semantic argument that I just don't care about right now. Nice. Okay, or not. So we have. What are some things that Rebirth actually did worse? The biggest thing that lots and lots of people complained about was Afterbirth is honestly easier than the Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb. Nice. If it's not Dark Judas, I can't take it. I can't take... Why not? YOLO. Yeah, I will take it, I guess. But, yeah. It's easier. I will straight up admit that. It is easier, and I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know if that's because of the game engine and controls. I don't know if that's because, you know, they made it more of a curve. I really don't know. I'm sure that there's some ludology game discussion on it in like the Binding of Isaac subreddit, or maybe some Tumblr post or something like that. But regardless, all I know is that the game is easier than Wrath of the Lamb. I was gonna say Wrath of the Lich King. I'm like, I've never even played WoW. That's not technically true. I played the demo that they have up to like level 20. I think I got to like level 16 or 17. Either way, that's not here nor there. This is a terrible review of it, isn't it? Because it's kind of like disjointed commentary at the same time. But whatever, you know? Whatever. I don't even know why I'm doing these, like, rooms, honestly. I can just leave. Like, there's... In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. But the game is easier. I will give you that. Oh. Well, that sucks. Great. The item, I don't know if this is because of adding new items or YOLO. Oh, that's just great. Yeah, great. I don't know if this is because of adding new items or if it's just something that has to do with maybe the new coding of the game, maybe the engine, whatever, but it seems like you see... There are certain items that you seem to see a lot more of, as opposed to some items you almost never see. I mean, I'm not talking about like the Sacred Harp, Polyphemus type things. I'm talking about... I see... What is a really... Goathead. Goathead. I could probably... if I like actually looked up my stats for every video... I probably got Goathead 1 out of every 3 or 4 runs, honestly. It's incredibly prevalent. Range down's fucking terrible. Paralysis is worse. But yeah, I'm gonna... If I do that, I'll lose the Book of Belial. I'll think about that. But yeah, like, for instance, Goathead, Tammy... no, I'm not even gonna compare all the different ones and whatnot. But... There are some items that I see all the goddamn time. And then there are some items that I never see, period. And of course, you know, there is once again, there is the Polyphemus, the Sacred Heart, Godhead type thing. But that's I mean, that's supposed to be. You know, those items aren't supposed to be every day, or, you know, every single run, things that you're going to be getting every, like, you know, 2 or 3 runs type thing. Yeah. So, you know, there are some items that I see a lot, and once again, I don't know if that's maybe just me, like if other people see things fine, or if, you know, if there is actually no problem that anyone else is seeing and I'm just kind of complaining. And if I am, then... Oh well, I mean, you're watching the video, right? But, what else do we have? Oh shit. Wow, that was like a gigantic fucking chunk of... Cool. Yeah, I'll take Paction Boy, there's no reason not to, I guess. Kinda honestly want to redo this floor. Like, give me hearts? That's at least like insulation now. Lemon Party and Lockdown. So I'll take Lemon Party. Yeah, I'm gonna redo this floor. But, yeah, okay, so we got that. Do I want to reroll this run? Can I reroll this run? I don't even think I can. Does that do anything? Okay, that almost killed me, so... I'll pick up Forget Me Now, just in case that happens to reroll things on the floor, because I want to redo it regardless. Okay. What else do we have? There are... Yeah, I don't know if that re-rolled. I still don't know the different dice. I only knew 1 and 6 re-roll everything. No, okay, that probably would have done consumables on the floor then? I don't know. But yeah. Boss Rush is a fun addition that they did, that I'm really happy that they did. It's something to work for, and it definitely gives a much better, what's the word, impetus for like speedrunners and things like that. Because, you know, if you're speedrunning and you get a good time, Boss Rush saves you, you know, gives you something like Polyphemus, then Uncle's your aunt, boom, you got yourself a new world record type thing. That's, you know, that's always also a very fringe situation, but it's to illustrate a point, right? That's pretty good. Why'd I take it? There are some items that I like that they added. There are some items that I don't like that they added. What are some good items? Anti-grav tears were kind of fun. I'm trying to think of ones that are kind of controversial. There you go, Strange Attractor. To a sense I like it, and to a sense I really, really dislike it. It's all conditional on, you know, the type of run that you have. Can I just, like, not? No? Okay. I shouldn't have took Spirit of the Night. But whatever, I already took it. I already take it, so can't really help that, right? Okay, I don't think they didn't really add too many more effects. I think they added Fear Shot from Rebirth as opposed to Wrath of the Lamb. We still had Poison with the Common Cold and Ipecac. We still had what else did we have? What are all the different Charm Shot. Charm Shot and Fear Shot I think are the two new ones that they added. Can you just not? Like, I have things I need to do. And you're hampering them quite a bit. They did add a bit more fun with the stats, you know, like Soy Milk, Anti-Grav Tears, which actually can go over the tier cap, which I think is a pretty fun little thing. The synergies are so much better. Like, once again, the synergies, okay, the synergies were kind of like a double-edged sword. Because there was promise that, oh my god, you know, so many synergies, this and that, and you can see all this stuff and whatnot. Yes and no. There were some synergies that were teased that never actually happened. Like, if I remember correctly, the Dr. Fetus, like, all the super bomb synergies with, like, the Parasite and Parasite and, like, Quad Shot and things like that. There's no reason to have range down pill. If I remember correctly, that wasn't actually fulfilled. It might have been, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've used Dr. Fetus in any of those synergies, or had a chance to. But there were some synergies that were teased that never actually happened. I'm going to take it because I need survivability at this point. What else was there? And there were some things that broke the game, actually. If I remember right. Fistula, right? Yeah. If I remember right, Dr. Fetus is actually supposed to work correctly. It's just because of a glitch with something that it can't. I think, if I remember right, that was the story, or that is what is, you know, like the current state of Dr. Fetus. Which is too bad, because it's a really fun item. Is there ever anything over there? No. I don't think I've used it in close to the entirety of Rebirth, so I think I've used it like twice, and then I was kind of let down by it, and then I just said, okay, I guess I'm never going to fucking use this again. Lemon Party does not work with Krampus. Devil Deals are much easier to get in this game. Once again, I think because, like, just the general difficulty curve. Why do I want that? I think, once again, just the general difficulty curve is a little bit higher or lower. Like I was saying, it is. Oh, nice XL floor. It is easier to do things in this game as opposed to Wrath of the Lamb, and that's that's what drew me to not just to this game, even though I've been mainly playing this game on the channel, just like the roguelike genre in general, roguelite, whatever, 6 one half dozen the other. I know they're different, but either way, still the hardcore platforming, randomly generated games that have popped up in the past few years, or that have gotten really popular. And I'd say it's mainly due to the fact that games like Binding of Isaac, maybe even, I think that's the biggest contributing factor. There were a few more around the time that it was released. Rogue Legacy, I think, was released at that same time. There was also another one or two. I think Risk of Rain came out shortly after this. Anyway, I love the genre, and I want the genre to keep on going and doing its thing. But I don't know. This, like I said, this isn't really scripted. I'm just trying to think of the thoughts off the top of my head, being really late in the frickin' night, and I just feel like talking, which is too bad because most of my job is talking every day. Anyway, but hey, whatever. Not YouTube. YouTube is not my job. Definitely not. I'd love for it to be, but it is definitely not. But yeah, there is. I almost kind of want to just fucking use Krampus's head on this room, but I'm not going to, because I am not a noob. JK. You like bombs? Fuck. But thanks to a lot of the teasers and whatnot that have popped up with Afterbirth, they seem to be making do on a lot of the promises that they didn't keep. Once again, like I said, I can't remember too many of them, but I know the community has been very vocal about certain things that, to the best of my knowledge, just kind of escapes me right now. Okay, I may need to actually do that. That was almost a complete fucking waste too. But hey, we got that back, so. I guess I'll buy 9 volts since it popped up again. What else? I don't care. It didn't give me the $1. God dang it. This game is broken. The bigger thing that I've disliked about Rebirth, like the release of Rebirth and all that good stuff, is the community. There have been lots of things about with the community that I've just not been over the top about. I remember like one of the biggest things in recent memory was... Oh, fuck, dude. I'm probably gonna die. I'm almost assuredly going to die. Yeah. Oh, don't keep putting me in this Hell Guppy's collar. I'm gonna restart the run, I don't care. Yeah, this is pretty terrible. Oh, you were just saying that Rebirth is easy, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, well, let's restart as Eve. Get into the Whore Babylon really quickly. Or not. Cool. But the biggest thing was the community, because I remember there was a lot of vocal outcry. The biggest thing that comes to my mind was the dark the dark bum quote unquote nerf that in all honesty I barely ever noticed. But that is, you know, a big thing the community was pretty up in arms against. I know there was one or two other things that I wasn't really too happy with, but I don't exactly remember what it is. Like I said, oh sweet. Like I said, I am recording this at fucking, well, now midnight, so I'm not really all here. But it's a day before Rebirth, and I feel that my channel is based on the game, more or less, the roguelite genre in general, but this is the main bulk of my uploading. So why not? I figure why not give my thoughts as well, since I have 290 frickin' hours in the Binding of Isaac. Please, one soul heart. Pretty high. Oh, right. Yeah. I would say, oh, right, I have 2 Sin Hearts. Okay. Sweet. Then there are some things that I really love that they added. For instance, items like Death's Touch, and, you know, all the visual synergies are really cool. There are things I like about the game, there are things I don't like about the game. There we go, we took like half of his health down, that's good. There are things that... there are a few things that I wish they'd... Excuse me. Shouldn't pick that up, but whatever. There are a few things that I wish they changed. Not really very much, because the game's already really good as it is. I'm not gonna go in there, sorry. The only thing that I really liked, and what initially drew me to this game in particular, was the synergies. And they have made some beautiful frickin' synergies in this game. Sorry, someone's burning incense in my house at fucking midnight, and my throat does not do incense or smoke well at all. So, there's that, I guess. I guess we have to go through the big room, huh? YOLO? Yeah, whatever. Petrified poop? On the last one, maybe? Yeah, okay. And they added a big... fuck, since I did that, I might as well do this. They added a big chunk to the game. What was it? Something like 50 to 100 new items, new trinkets, new consumables, all that, all that good stuff. So, like I said, I'm not saying that the game is bad. I'm saying that there are things that I like, that I would have liked a bit better, and there are some things that I would have liked, you know, I would have hated if they were implemented. But I do like the game. Even if it doesn't sound it. Like I said, I'm just tired. Tired but bored. Boredom does this to you, kids. Remember, never smoke crack. Yeah. Crack's bad for you. I don't have any keys. It's bullshit. YOLO? That sucked. Probably gonna be here then. Yep, thought so. I love the fact that they made it so that secret rooms stay open throughout the entirety of that floor. Because whenever I did finally go back to... Whoa, that freaked me out, sorry. My cord was just like barely touching my arm, and it felt like there was, I don't know, like a hair or like my cat there. Would have been kind of weird because my door's closed and I haven't seen my cat in like an hour. That is the weirdest little circumstance, isn't it? Can't really do anything with that. Should have picked up a heart too, but whatever. Now, next hit that I take, I'm going to die. Can't really say I wasn't expecting that. Wasn't planning it, that's for damn sure, but whatever. You know, these have been pretty terrible runs. But it's supposed to be a retrospective. And much less of a actual run. I like that they added the streak counter. I like that they added hidden things like the Lost. The one thing that... There you go, that's another community thing that I really didn't like. Is... While I understand that people love... I'm gonna pick that up, I need to. Well, I understand that people frickin' love, you know, content. Yo, Facebook message, can you get off my screen, please? I'd like to see this. Go away. Sorry. Speed down. Yeah, that's just what Eve needs. I understand that the community, you know, they love the game. They want to see every aspect, every little facet, nook and cranny. But I don't like data miners. I really do not. I know, you know, that's always been like a hotly contested topic, and regardless of whatever the hell I say, people are still gonna do it anyway. So I don't exactly have any control over that, but I don't like them. At the same time, but at the same time, you wouldn't have known about the Lost if so. Probably not, but eventually someone would have figured it out. But, you know, anyways, I'm done. I'm tired. I'll probably put another video for more retrospective tomorrow, but this has been just my thoughts on the past year of doing these videos, playing this game. I do like this game. It is a fun game. I have based the majority of my channel around it, and I'm okay with that, because, like I said, I like the game. It's an easy game to commentate over. It's fun. The amount of content that they put in for the price is just amazing. The amount of replay value is incredible. You know, Team Meat, I think it's still Team Meat, or is it by Nicholas now? Nicholas Inc. or something like that. Either way, they did a great job with it. I love the game. Thanks for watching. If you want to see some more, don't forget the subscribe button. I put up videos every day, or every day I am able to. Stay tuned, because Afterbirth is going to be here in a little over a day and a half, so we'll see you. Bye-bye.